Okay, what's going on? So, gonna discuss some shared survival. One second. So, pretty much, at any given time in a physiological state, there is a limited number of people. And because there is a limited number of people, we can say that our interconnection, our social connection, has a shape similar to this, in which all the people that are surviving together are sharing that survival via social connections. And this is the shape that it takes. And because everyone is connected like this, it is instinctual to function like a shared body. In that, whenever a person moves their hand, because it is a part of the body, like one person is a part of the entire network, because that person moves, their hand doesn't just disappear. Their hand will follow them with their body the entire time. With all that being said, because of shared survival, anytime the group moves, you have to move with the group if more of the group is headed that way. Now, in survival, individual and group, it occurs in response to the idea of life and death. And a basic survival fact is you must be good to deserve survival. Now, in the spectrum of good, there's this logo tangible sphere that is all the possible positions you can take to look good or bad in response to life. It's a logo tangible spectrum that has every single possible character for individuals and groups. You got your heroes, your villains, your good society, bad society. You got all those images here. And in that attempt to constantly look for a good image, people are steady in search and trying to make their body, their soul, their whatever you want to call it, maintain a good image relative to everyone else's image in order to maintain their right to survival. And so it can be said that in the good chart, the higher a good image you have, compared to others, the more space there is to see others as bad. And because others don't want there to be any room to perceive them as bad, this is a danger to them. And so, as the group shares survival, there are certain images that the group can take to try and lower and limit somebody's good image, their right to survival. And so, as the group is shared, within the logo tangible sphere, let's say someone needs a scandal because they're making everyone look bad. The image is located of what that person could be, the closest thing that we could possibly make them, the closest, most believable thing. And through social pressure and group survival, they're pulled to that image and forced to just deal with the consequences, as it essentially lowers them. Usually goes too far, lowers them down so that everybody else can have a good image in response. And now the way this works is because survival is shared and because you have to follow the group, not just physically, but socially, logically, that's what trends are. Trends are the group following of logical ideas. So as we follow these ideas, as the group changes what it believes in order to isolate and target individuals, you'll find yourself pressured in the fact that some of these outcomes, the higher your good image is, are being chosen for you, rather than you participating, because once again you're like a body part, you're like something that is attached to an entire physical organism, and so as it moves, you move with it. Now here I just wanted to demonstrate how silly it would be if it didn't, but so that's what all this is here. That's what I wanted to discuss. So yeah, thank you.